The Hollywood writers' strike continues. Tropical storm Ophelia leaves over 8,000 homes and businesses without power, and the 15th annual Zombie Walk is taking place next week in Asbury Park. All this and more on this week's episode of HawkTV News. Hello everyone, and welcome to our first episode back of HawkTV News. I'm Bryn Casey.
And I'm Gabrielle Nadrich. The striking writers and Hollywood studios will continue negotiations for a third consecutive day as they seek to end a nearly 150-day standoff. The Writers Guild of America urged its members to return to picket lines while negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers are ongoing. Although progress was made during the intense talks, a deal has not been reached yet to end the historic Hollywood work stoppage. The strike began on May 2nd, making it 143rd days on Thursday, and nearly the longest strike in the union's history, which lasted 154 days in 1988. Both sides have similar demands, including better wages, residual payments from streaming services, and job protections against artificial intelligence in content creation. The strike has disrupted many productions, and even if it ends soon, most television and movie production cannot resume immediately due to the ongoing SAG-AFTRA Actors Union strike, which has not shown the same process in negotiations.
The 15th annual Zombie Walk in Asbury Park is on October 7th. A zombie walk is a fun, organized event where people dress up as zombies and gather in public places. The official info booth, merchandise stand, and makeup tent will be along the boardwalk on the 4th Avenue green space. Starting at 11 a.m. is the zombie makeover time, where professional makeup artists are available. Participants are welcome to attend in their own makeup as well.
The cast of the hit MTV reality show Jersey Shore have been granted an official Jersey Day by Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small. On September 22nd, cast members Snooki, JWoww, Pauly D, The Situation, and Sammy Sweetheart became official Jersey legends as they were honored outside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. This ceremony was packed full of the show's fans, decked out with Italian flags and signs cheering for the cast. When asked about the honor, Mayor Small praised the reality stars, claiming that in the last 15 years, the group has made New Jersey proud, with strength, perseverance, family values, gym, tan, and laundry.
Nearly 7 million mothers and their children are at risk of losing nutritional assistance granted to them by the federal government due to a possible government shutdown. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Congress has yet to reach a deal to avert a possible shutdown. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack told reporters on Monday during a White House press briefing that the special supplemental nutritional program for women, infants, and children would stop immediately if the government shuts down. The secretary also warned that a shutdown would have real consequences to real people in a real way, and a potential shutdown would impact the program's participants.
There seems to be a new love story in the making, this time coined Kelsey's version. Singer-songwriter Taylor Swift has been traveling all over the world, including to Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs, and more importantly, her rumored beau, Travis Kelce. She got quite a show as Kansas City rolled to a 41-10 victory. After Kelce grabbed a 3-yard touchdown pass in the third quarter to give the Chiefs an even larger lead, Swift was seen jumping up and down and screaming in a glass-enclosed suite. The rumor mill of a potential romance between the two began picking up steam throughout the summer, and this crossover has both Chiefs fans and Swifties going wild.
We will be taking a short break, but stay tuned for more HawkTV News.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
In local news, remnants of Tropical Storm Ophelia bring rain and gusty winds to New Jersey. More than 8,000 homes and businesses lack power, especially in Monmouth County. The coastal flood advisory for the Jersey Shore remains rain and windy conditions are expected to persist throughout the week. However, Ophelia's remnants continue to.
The daughter of a Florida woman killed by an alligator expresses grief and taunting claims on social media. Brianna Doris mourns her mother, Sabrina Peckman's death. Brianna says how her mother was homeless and was located in a wooded area when the alligator attacked her. Funds were raised for her funeral and burial costs. The 13-foot gator was killed after being spotted with human remains in a nearby canal. There is currently an ongoing investigation to understand the circumstances of her death.
We have another short break, but stay tuned to find out what Amazon Prime has planned for 2024.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Costco is now offering online health checkups for $29 to its members through their partnership with Sesame, a direct-to-consumer healthcare marketplace. Services include virtual primary care for the $29, health checkups for $72, and online mental health visits for $79. Costco focuses on quality, value, and affordability through these services. Sesame's platform does not accept health insurance, and their services target uninsured and high-deductible plan holders. Amazon is also providing virtual clinic services nationwide.
Amazon Prime Video is adding advertisements in 2024 for additional funding of TV shows and films. UK, US, Germany, and Canada users are to see ads unless they purchase an ad-free subscription. The ad-free subscription will cost $2.99 more per month in the US pricing. For other countries, is still being determined. Amazon's competitors like Disney Plus and Netflix are also introducing ads. Analysts note consumers' mixed reactions to ads on paid services. Amazon focuses on offering convenience and content and still plan to have fewer ads than linear TV.
Ian is back with the movie reviews, so let's check out his commentary on the film Oppenheimer.
Welcome back to another film review by yours truly, Ian Epstein. Over the summer, I've had the chance to behold many extravagant films that I would like to share my opinions about. This week's film is my new favorite and truly a life-changing experience when witnessing it in theaters, especially in IMAX. This week's film is the ear-shattering, explosive Oppenheimer. When first hearing about its production, I was overjoyed to know that a historical piece like this was going to be directed by no other than Christopher Nolan, a man known for his little to almost no usage of CGI. So, when someone like Nolan is going to produce a motion picture about the creation of the atomic bomb, it had fanboys of his, like me, absolutely hysterical over this film. Not only did this have me excited, but this film was going to be released on the same day as another anticipated motion picture, Barbie. I just knew right then and there that I would get to experience a resurgence of moviegoers at theaters across the country, to a time before streaming services, and the excitement of going to the movies would once again reemerge. Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer focuses on American scientist J. Robert Oppenheimer and his active participation in the development of the atomic bomb. A dramatization of his life, the film delves into the life of Oppenheimer from his time in university to his construction of the nuclear weapon in Los Alamos. Now there are some heavy hitters in this movie. For starters, Cillian Murphy gives an Oscar-worthy performance as Robert J. Oppenheimer. Robert Downey Jr. also gives an amazing performance as Louis Strauss. Other noteworthy actors in this film include Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Rami Malek, Gary Oldman, Diary of a Wimpy Kid legend Devin Bostic, The Boys actor Jack Quaid, and even Drake and Josh legend Josh Peck. Some interesting trivia about Oppenheimer. In order for the black and white sections of the movie to be shot at the same time and quality as the rest of the film, Kodak produced a limited supply of their XX black and white 70mm film stock. This film was originally sold as Super XX to photographers during World War II. It was very popular with photojournalists of the era. The Trinity detonation scene used a combination of practical effects and digital compositing. Multiple explosions were performed with a hybrid of gasoline, propane, aluminum, and magnesium substances. These were filmed at high speeds from multiple angles and then layered using digital effects to create the iconic mushroom cloud. Overall, I can say confidently that Oppenheimer is one of the best motion pictures of this decade. It should be remembered for its brilliance in acting, drama, and cinematography. I will never forget the absolute silence of shock and awe in the theater during the Trinity detonation scene. The excitement and blood-pumping rush of anticipation, but also the depressing realization of nuclear annihilation. Oppenheimer is a film I strongly encourage you to watch in theaters, as it's a movie that will not feel the same when watching at home. But that's going to be it for this week's film. It's been a privilege to discuss this incredible movie with you all, and I thank you for watching. My name is Ian Epstein, and I will see you all very soon.
Next, we have Dean with an update on Monmouth sports.
Thanks, Gabby. This past weekend, Monmouth University's men's football team suffered a brutal loss to Lafayette in a close 28-20 game. Monmouth wide receiver Demir Miller shined with 10 catches, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns, alongside his quarterback, Marquez McCray, who went 21 for 32 with a 234-yard performance and 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, this dynamic performance was not enough to put Monmouth on top as the team drops to 1-3 on the season. The team looks to build around an exciting homecoming game this weekend against Lehigh. However, in brighter news, freshman midfielder Lisa Soydam was named CAA Rookie of the Week after leading the university's women's soccer team with their win against Stony Brook. Here, Soydam scored her second game-clinching goal, which propelled Monmouth to their 4th win of the season. This team is currently on a torrid 4-game win streak and is currently looking to continue their stellar season with a win against Drexel on October 1st. Concluding today's segment, Monmouth's field hockey team is currently riding a 4-game win streak led by Lauren Relic, who is also named CAA Rookie of the Week. Monmouth's stellar young stars continue to put on a spectacle as both teams are in the midst of the playoff hunt. That's all the time we have. We are sending it back over to the main desk.
Thanks, Dean. That's going to do it for this week's episode of HawkTV. I'm Gabrielle.
And I'm Bryn Casey. Again, welcome back everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.